Good morning and welcome back to Sunday Storytime here on Gaming with ADHD, where today we are continuing our read-through of Star Wars Scoundrel's Luck, a solitaire adventure starring Han Solo. Now, this is part 17. If this is your first time here, I am going to have a link down below where you can go back to the very first episode and be able to watch all of the story as it has unfolded. This is a choose-your-own style of adventure where we are following Han Solo and we get to make the decision as to what he's going to do next. So that's how this works. What I expect is that you as the viewer, once the video is finished and there is a decision to be made, please put a comment down below. That will help us know what choice we're going to make and where the story is going to go. Me as the narrator, I have no more idea than you do, and we'll just see where the story goes. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the last time that we were here, Han Solo was being chased by TIE fighters, and we had a choice where we could either loop back around and stay in between the TIE fighters, or he could dive down towards one of the fighters. And based on your comments, Han Solo is going to loop around and stay between the TIE fighters. So let's see what happens. The TIE cannons flash. The Falcon lurches again with the hit. Wait until I get my hands on Leia, Han growls. Chewbacca roars and points to a life support alarm. The Falcon's cabin is losing pressure. Tightly, the pilot asks, "Can you stop it?" Two more energy bolts strike somewhere in the rear. An ominous creak echoes up the access corridor. Another hit jolts the Falcon. Air begins to whistle into the vacuum of space. Han jumps to his feet. We'd better plug that hole. Already feeling dizzy from the loss of air, the Corellian scrambles for the bulkhead door. Chewbacca follows, wheezing heavily. A chill has crept into the Falcon's cabin. Han opens the bulkhead door and rushes to the main corridor. A small tornado rages in the main cabin. Equipment and debris of every type flies toward a hole in the topside hull. The air current lifts Han and pulls him toward the breach. A hairy hand grasps his ankle. Han glances down. Chewbacca has anchored himself to the bulkhead door with one powerful hand and latched onto Han with the other. If the Wookiee grows tired, or faints, and it is only a matter of time until the lack of air knocks him out, Han will fly through the hole. "What do we do now?" Han yells. The Chewie shrugs, almost losing his grip. "Mar? How come I always have to come up with the ingenious plans? How long can Chewie hold on? What plan will Han devise to save himself and his beloved freighter? Whether they limp home at sublight speeds, or patch the Falcon together in deep space, or get picked up by the Eradicator and slapped in an Imperial brig is another story. But this adventure has reached an end." Alright, so we've come to an end of the story. We don't know what's going to happen to Han Solo, but as we determined earlier in this series, we've got 3 lives. We've got 3 chances to make a mistake and go back. So, because there were only 2 choices, come back next week. We already know what decision is going to need to be made, and we'll pick up the story from there. So, we're 2 lives down. Are we going to be able to finish the story before we run out? Come back and find out. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.